The boys are 17 and they think they know everything. Let's not look at this through the lens of anything else. Close your eyes and picture it shimmering in its own right. Both their faces are glowing in the ambery yellow canary parking lot lights. Their cheeks may be wet, but reflection alone is never this bright. That same light dyes the deprived and uniformed cedars such a good green, and turns the metallic paint on the fire escape molten. The light is so warm it'll melt on your tongue. But we're so far removed, not in a coffee shop but the border of the forest, the backlot of a church. We are looking at the planet of a single set light, the place where the taming begins, staged for a brave rebellion against it. The patter of the boys' feet pounds against the cracked and bleached pavement. They could be featherlight and graceful, but they're practiced at that repression already, and tonight's music calls for wild abandon. Tonight they will not be quiet, because they do not have to be. They are learning this. Look at them and their invincible limbs, jerky and whirling with the free and leaping quality of their dance. They're 17. They know everything. They hold each other's dominant hand and dance, fast, then slow, then faster, pulling each other close and then spinning away, only to catch on the taut line of their interlocked palms and bounce inward again. Some of the dancing is just running as they buy themselves time to improvise the choreography. They never stop moving, and they rarely break contact for long. They both have tears in their eyes from the fullness of it all, and are still young enough that they'd never admit it. They dance, and they dance, and they dance, and as long as they're in motion, nothing can touch them. Brave as the stories they sometimes live in, their dance defies the paths laid out for them, and they know it. Their feet move faster, and gasping, breathless laughs are allowed to fill the sleeping street. Laughter is always allowed, but the boys are 17 and do not know this yet. For them, it is a rarity, a taste of the fearlessness that one day will be theirs, but isn't yet. They topple like dynasties and release their grip to hold two pairs of scraped palms against two laughing, gasping chests. The boys catch their breath and embrace each other as the plinky guitar continues to build from their little transistor radio. Still larger than life, the first boy calls out, "This is everything!" He is proclaiming, and his friend squeezes him tighter, laughing his agreement. The second boy is silent now, but he is the one who will defend them the next morning, when the footage from the camera is reviewed and the priest, principal, and two pairs of parents watch their display. He is the one who will stand up and shout, "If I thought I had anything to apologize for, I never would have done it in the first place." Those with the power to do so will separate them, demand their contrition, their bending. But punishment and disapproval is a story for a different light, a harsher sunshine that will never claim their loyalty. The boys are 17 and brave and do not yet know that this story ends badly. Who gives a fuck about the ending anyway? They surely don't. The curtain call doesn't exist to them right now. This act is the only act. It is theirs. We watch and they defy even us. Right now, they are vibrant and vital and in love with the world. This alone makes it worth the telling.